fidget spinner. Fidget spinner. Fidget spinner. Down on them. If you guys want a chance to win these gift cards, all you gotta do is like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and turn on my post notifications, and comment when done. Hey guys, so I have placed a hidden message in this YouTube video for you to find. If you can find that message and put it down in the comments, you can win a shout out in my next YouTube video. So today's winner from our last YouTube video is Fonta Vlogs. Way to go, Fonta Vlogs, you're amazing. So I have looked up what seems like 1,000 YouTube videos on how to make homemade fidget spinners, and I have selected the top 2 easiest looking fidget spinners to make at home. And we're gonna make those right now, so let's get started. So the first thing you're going to need is some skateboard bearings. I just got it from a local skateboard shop. Also, what you're gonna need is a glue gun, which you can get it from Hobby Lobby. You can get a glue gun from Hobby Lobby. So I got one of those, and I got some turpentine to clean these little bearings. And that is also from Hobby Lobby. Also from Hobby Lobby is super glue. You are also going to be needing some shoelaces. That is just to hold it together, and you can get it in colors, but I just used some old shoelaces that were on some of my shoes that I was growing out of, so those will work. Also, you will need like some countertop that you could ruin because it might get messy, and some scissors, and that's it. So the first thing we are going to be doing is making the 3-sided fidget spinner of the fidget hand toy. So first thing you're going to do is take one of your skateboard bearings, and there is like a little like ring thing in there. It's like plastic. So you're just gonna get like a pocket knife or a knife and stick it in one of the sides and just kind of pull it up until it kind of comes up. Should be very easy to get up. So just pulling that off. So there it is. It feels very oily. That is why we're going to be cleaning it. So you're just gonna flip that over, and there is like a little plastic layer, and there is also, this one's a little harder to get out. It has a little, it's like stuck to the little balls in there. You just gotta wedge it out. Yeah, and be extra careful. Probably need parental guidance for this one. There it comes up. So there it goes. That is what this looks like right here. So yeah, we're just gonna put those to the side. You're not gonna need those anymore. So as you can see, it even helped it roll a little bit. The reason why we're taking all this apart is because when you do this, see, it doesn't spin very long. It's very stiff. And already it's a lot easier to spin. So now you're just going to be getting your turpentine and pouring it into a container of some sort, putting your bearing in for 5 minutes and just letting it sit. So I have taken this one out. It feels really weird because it just got cleaned, so I'm going to go rinse this with water, and then we can start making our hand fidget spinner. So I just stuck it in some water, and I'm going to just wipe it a little bit and dry it with a paper towel. Here we go. Just drying it off so that the glue can settle very easily. So now that I have rinsed off my bearing and dried it, we are going to be getting 3 more of the bearings and just putting them on equally spaced, just setting them there like that. A little 3-thinged flower or whatever. And to make sure it's equally spaced, I'm just gonna put one of these in between. Just see. Okay, that is good. Now I'm going to be getting my super glue. Just some super glue. And getting one of the side bearings and just sticking it a little piece on there and pushing it on the other bearing, just holding it there for like 30 seconds. So now I have added super glue to all 3 of these and stuck them on. I had to let it sit for like 3 minutes. So I did this to space it, so each one is equally spaced just to make sure, so that the balance of the fidget spinner will not go off balance, so it'll spin faster and spin more equally. So that is pretty awesome. Now we are going to be adding a shoelace to it to secure it in. So this shoelace right here is from one of my old shoes, like I said earlier in the video. So one of the first things you're gonna do is just cut off the end of the shoelace. the aglet. Yeah, the aglet. And then you're just gonna start hot gluing it around the whole entire thing. So let's get started on that. So now I have glued the shoelace around the whole entire thing. If you can see that, it looks kind of messy, but I think that it's gonna be super cool. So now at the end, I'm just gonna get my scissors and cut pretty far away from it so that you don't cut too close. Now, if you guys can see this, I'm not cutting super close so that I could get it on there. Just cut it like that, like to where you could just like barely have a little extra. I'm gonna glue the tips together. So I just kind of added like a drop of glue on there and kind of spread it to make the tips go together. You just hold it and, oh wait, I just don't want it to fall apart. Ooh, this is cool. Now we're going to be soaking another one of our, like 3 of our bearings. One that is like, we took out the pieces already. Here's the pieces. We took them out. I showed you guys how to earlier. I got some like glue on my hands, and then we took them out and we put some super glue in between each one and just stuck it on there. And to make sure it was perfectly straight, we got a piece of cardboard or a ruler, whatever you want to use, and just stuck them on there, and we're letting it sit for about 3 minutes. And we're going to just let it sit some more. It is very wobbly. One of them is almost done, so we'll just wait on that for a little while. Now I've started super gluing my lace on. As you can see, I've decided to put it right in the middle of the middle bearing so that it doesn't throw the weight off very much. Now for this, I have glued and put a little bit of glue in each one of these cracks. I will show you again as I passed another little mountain, is what I like to call it. So just add some more glue and you just stick more in there. Make sure you put your lace on quick enough to where the glue doesn't dry before you get to it. So little bits at a time. Because this glue dries really fast. So just keep working your way around it. So as we were getting closer to the edge, just wanting to be very extremely careful around the middle bearing so that we don't get any glue, so that it spins very smoothly. Okay, so, oh, it got a little twisted at the end. So this is looking a lot better than the first one I did. So you're just gonna wanna cut pretty far away from the fidget spinner. 1 second, I don't wanna get any of this glue in there. So that is how it looks right now. So there's some strings everywhere from the glue, but now we're just gonna cut it right at the edge there. You don't need any fire for this project. Just so you know, you just need some glue at the tip. Oh, that was a lot, but just to make it stick together like so. Yay! Just cutting off any extra glue pieces or string. So that is it. This one looks a lot cleaner and nicer, and I'm gonna try it out. Oh, this one's way better than the last one, you guys. Whoa, this one spins so smooth. I think that it's better because this was my second time making it, so. Alright guys, so this has been an amazing video. I definitely suggest making these at home, and I'm definitely going to be playing with this when I'm doing my school. So yeah, I love you guys. Make sure to comment down below if this project worked for you, and to tell me some more projects that I should try on my channel for you guys. Goodbye, love you guys.